Live today. I can't help myself. I told you I had so much I wanted to say, and I really have to say it. I have to get it out and let you know what's going on in this crazy head of mine, because I always have a lot going on, so I may as well share it with you, and then you can see where I'm at. All right, so I hung up these pictures. Oops, sorry. Here I am. These are the things I totally. Oops, sorry. These are the things I totally ate yesterday. Okay, I didn't eat all of it, but here's how it went. Bought these on Saturday. I ate one. And then I ate two more yesterday. I bought this on Saturday. I ate half of it on Saturday and half of it yesterday. This box I bought on Saturday. I ate part of it on Saturday and finished it off on Sunday. Yeah, not playing. I'm a serious sugar addict. Do I know better? Absolutely, I so know better. Does that have anything to do with it? No. Just because you know better doesn't mean you do better. It means you should do better, but sometimes it's easier said than done. Let me tell you what I mean. Can I just share with you a little bit of my sugar journey? So here's the thing. I've had 12 kids, right? Hello, after I had my third baby, I could feel the calcium being leached from my bones. Scientifically, I don't really know if that's what it was, but I felt pain inside my bones, all right? I'd been eating so much sugar, it was ridiculous. So I decided at that point, if I was going to keep having babies, I needed to have nutrition and nourishment in order to build those little bodies of theirs. So I dropped sugar. First thing I did was I cut out white sugar and switched to raw sugar, because at least the nutrition hasn't been completely washed out of it. That's a simple switch you can do. I cut out white flour and I just switched to unbleached flour or wheat flour for a while, but then I found out I was allergic to wheat, so that didn't go so well. So we just did unbleached flour, and that seemed to be a happy medium. That way I could still eat cookies and cake if I wanted. And I got rid of just a lot of processed foods. We also lived in a small town in Parowan, so it made it really easy to just kind of ditch those kind of things from my life. And then I got healthier and healthier, and I ate very little bread, just like 2 slices a day, maybe an English muffin a day, or a whole wheat pita, or a waffle. I just didn't go crazy. 1 or 2 pieces of bread was all I had. That's probably what I should be doing now. I did that until I had, about 8 kids. When we moved back to Las Vegas, I started to eat like crap again, all right? That was baby number 10, 8 years ago. I didn't at first eat like crap, but it just kind of started happening as time went on. It just got easier and easier just to access it and buy it and bring it home. My husband always bought it. He never completely swung over the health path with me, because I did get healthier and healthier because I was a midwife and was into nutrition, and I still am a semi-retired midwife, but I really like to have my clients eat a certain way. That's how I should be eating. But something happened. You know, I went through a time where I even went to like Overeaters Anonymous and tried to see if I could get some help that way. And it did help to a degree, because back then I was not eating just a piece of pie. I was eating the whole pie. I wasn't just eating a piece of chocolate cake. I wanted to eat the whole cake. I didn't just eat a bowl of ice cream. I wanted to eat the whole tub of ice cream. You hear what I'm saying to you? I'm not even playing. That's how bad it was. Now, I wasn't overweight back then. I don't know how. Maybe because I didn't do it all the time, but when I did, I went overboard. And that was just the way it was for me. Well, the bottom line is that here I am, fast forward 28 years after all my kids have been born. Well, 28 years since my first kid was born, and now they're all born, and I haven't been able to have any more for the last 5-6 years, so I figure my machine is done. Well, here's the thing. I tried keto for a while. It was fantastic. It worked. I tried just cutting out on so many portions and just ate smaller portions. I actually lost about 10 or 15 pounds with that. I also was walking at the time, so I lost a little bit of weight with that. I was pushing about 190 was my top out, maybe 198 even. There was a period of time. And you can look back on my Facebook page and see a lot heavier pictures of me. And it's been a while since I've been down a few sizes. Well, and I just had a hard time, and I just didn't care. I was just trying to make it through life, especially after I had my twins. They kicked my butt, and it took a long time. I really got into sugar at that time because I was having a hard time getting my appetite up after I'd spent some time just trying to recover from having my twins. And, ooh, All I did was eat sugar to try to stimulate my appetite. Well, it definitely stimulated my appetite, but only my appetite for sugar. Wasn't necessarily eating good foods. So that wasn't helpful, right? Well, the problem is, here I am today, and I'm still eating sugar. Yeah, I started doing intermittent fasting. I started doing 24-hour fasting. I even got up to 3 days of fasting, and that was exhilarating, but then kind of that euphoric high comes off, and you go right back to the way it was before, and that's not good. That's not helpful. What am I supposed to do? Well, hello, here I am. I did end up losing more weight. I even actually lost quite a few pounds. Now I'm at 160, not even 165. The intermittent fasting brought me from 180 and then 170. So from about 170 to 180, and then it brought me down to 165. And then I've just continued with that intermittent fasting. That really seems to help me. But I still have a problem with sugar, because what did I do wrong? Well, during intermittent fasting, I was not eating properly. Sure, I would eat one proper meal a day, but I would also eat plenty of sugar. Well, that's kind of counterintuitive, counterproductive, and ridiculous, right? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm human. That's the truth of the matter. I have an addictive personality, so I was addicted to sugar. That was the least harmful of all the addictions I have. But actually, is it the least harmful? I mean, what's it doing damage-wise to me inside? What's it doing to my organs, to my body? Well, let alone your blood. I don't want to study all of that today. All I want to do is find an easier way to get off sugar. Because, guess what? I found an easier way. When I was doing that intermittent fasting, I also, whenever I had a craving for sugar first thing in the morning, I would drink pickle juice. And guess what? It worked. Pickle juice, of all things. It killed that appetite. Not because pickle juice tastes bad, but just something with the dill and the combination and the liquid. It just kind of shut down that craving. And you'd think I would do it, but instead I accidentally bought the wrong kind of pickles, and the juice is really gross, so I haven't done it since then. And I have it in my head that I can't buy any more pickle juice till we finish this jar of pickles. And that's just ridiculous, the games I play with my head. Because guess what? Regardless of all those games I'm playing with in my head, I still am eating sugar. I showed you what I ate yesterday, right? I've thrown it in the trash. That's why I have to keep pulling it out. That one I ate 2 or 3 of. Ate that whole box. Ate that Almond Joy. I think it's time for an intervention, wouldn't you say? I've got to do something. So I asked Kat Brewer, because she's doing a Weight Watchers thing. And I do a little bit of Weight Watchers. I like the idea there's a lot of free points that you can eat on their list. But I'm trying too many different weight loss programs all at one time. I think it's more confused. And she said, just come up with a plan, Michelle. You need a plan, and you need to plan out your meals. Well, I love to plan. I'm a planner. That's just what I do. The problem is that I don't do it. Should I take 5 or 10 minutes and just sit down and see if I can knock it out? The problem is I make these plans all the time. I have the best intentions, but then I lose my enthusiasm for it. Guess what? I'm going to show you real quick. No, I'm not. I'm not going to show you real quick. I bought these containers online, so I think I'm trying to build up to something. I bought these containers that have portions in it, so I could do protein, vegetable, and fresh vegetable, and maybe that will help me so that I can eat better and have some fats in there. And I guess that's supposed to help keep your appetite from going crazy, especially your appetite for sugar. So I'm going to try that. Do you want to go on the weight loss journey with me? Do you have a problem with weight loss? I mean, do you have a problem with sugar too? If you have a problem with sugar and you're just trying to get off sugar, if you have a problem with your weight and you're just trying to lose a few pounds, if you just need to get more in the habit of exercising, guess what? I'm going to be doing all 3 of those things. It's a plan I'm in. Did I tell you that those 10 years of eating wrong also caused a few problems in my body? So I went and had my checkup, and I might have some problem with my heart. I don't know. They can't really tell. They're doing a lot of testing. I'm doing stress testing. They were irregular, so I'm going to go do some more testing, whatever, and I'll figure it out. But for now, I'm just going to do about a mile or 2 a day, because in September, I set a goal for myself, and I think this will really help me. I set a goal that I'm going to hike the Grand Canyon again, north to south rim. I did it the first time when I had 4 kids, and I did rim to rim in one day, and I'm going to try to do that again. Sure, there's some athletes can do rim to rim to rim, but since I'm down to 160, I think I have a chance. I would love to lose 20 more pounds, and maybe by doing my workout plan or my exercise plan, I'll be able to do that. But I've got to start, and I've got to start today. So I need to walk a mile a day for the next week, and then next week I'll start doing 2 miles a day, and then the third week I'll walk 3 miles a day up till 5 miles a day, and then I'll do it up till 10 miles a day for a week, and then I'll just keep building up until I can do 25 miles. I figure by September I should be able to do 25 miles in one day. The hike is only 23 miles, so bam, we should be able to knock it out then. But if I'm going to backtrack and come up with a plan, those are great walking plans, but if I'm not eating right, am I going to be able to walk a mile or two, let alone 5 or 10 or 15? Heavens no, my body's going to crash. I can already feel it. I mean, hello, I've got to change my diet. I've got to do it. But I don't want to do it alone. It's no fun to do alone, and it's sad to do it alone. And when you feel like you're doing it all by yourself, I have to do already so many things alone. Will you please just join my journey with me? If it's something you want to do, if there's even a small little bit that you want to try and tackle, just please let me know. Make a comment below and let me know, and I will call you out on our things if you want. And I will let you know that we're ready to go. I'll start messaging you, and I will let you know in advance, because this is something I absolutely have to do. It's for my health. It's for the health of my family. Where are my kids going to be if I'm not here? I mean, yeah, somebody else can maybe marry my husband, but good luck with that, because who wants to have to take the responsibility of all these kids besides me? Because I'm the one who wanted them, right? So join my journey. Get off sugar. Eat better. Try keto. Try intermittent fasting. Try fasting. Try walking. Try hiking. Those are the things that I'm going to do, and I will let you know on that. Okay, so real quick, before I end this video, I'm going to tell you a quick tip that I learned. So, I was kind of starting to exercise a little bit, and I decided, why can't I use the trampoline? I wonder if there's any trampoline exercises. So I watched these videos right here on YouTube, and I found several exercise videos for the trampoline, but I wasn't looking for any major aerobic exercise or something really hard. So I just basically figured out I'd do 10 or 15 minutes of jumping on the trampoline. But guess what happened? First time I did it, oh my Lanta, I had to go potty a lot. It wasn't working, so I had to wear something to make it not so inappropriate. Sorry if that's TMI. But girls, guess what? After 3 days on that trampoline, I no longer had to do any potty breaks. I was able to hold it, and I had all the control I needed, and so now I'm rocking with that. So that is a tip. I heard it somewhere that said maybe it could work, and I thought, what if I just come up with my own plan? And that's where it ended up in this position, and I did. I just did my own. All I did was just jump 10 or 15 minutes, and I just turned on some music, and I just, did regular bouncing. I did some knee bounces. I did splits. I did some stretching. I did jumping jacks on the trampoline. I just tried to do all the jumping I could, even if I was just bouncing, just light bouncing. And it worked. And now I don't have that bladder problem. No more non-bladder control for me. So there you go. I hope you like that tip. Take care. Have a great day. Remember, like and subscribe this video. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I check my messages every day. Take care. Bye-bye.